So let's continue with our universal forwarder deployment. Now, it will be the deployment will be for the Windows now. And as you remember, we have already deployed all the instances for the Linux ones. But what I'm planning to do for the Windows ones is like I'm going to deploy the universal forwarder in this Windows machine itself. And then I'm going to connect it to my AWS network. And then we are going to forward the configuration and logs from there itself, right? So that will be my plan as of now. So basically, so for that, doing that, we need two things, right? So first thing is we need to get this system, like my Windows system, connect to my AWS network. So as of now, you already know, right? So I am connected from my Linux machine to my AWS infrastructure. So along with that, even I can connect my Windows machine as our OpenVPN license allows us to connect two machines at a time, right? So what I will do, I will go down to my URL. I will not go to the admin URL. I will go to my client URL now for the same OpenVPN, and I'm going to download the Windows executable, right? So I'm going to download it. So meanwhile, it is downloading. Now the we have to download the Splunk Universal Forwarder for the Windows environment, right? So let's quickly go there. And if you see in the Universal Forwarder, previously we have downloaded for the Linux environment, right? Now we need to download it for the Windows environment. Once you see here, now we need to download it for the Windows and the 64-bit architecture. Just click on download now, and your downloading will start. So meanwhile, our Windows is Splunk Forwarder is getting downloaded. We'll set up our OpenVPN. Just double click on this, click on more info and run anyway. Now once this installation is complete, you will see, click on next and agree. You'll see your OpenVPN profile is already set up here. In order for your system to get connected to the AWS network or the My Infra network, just click on this button and provide the credentials of your OpenVPN account or the account you have set up during initial process. You'll see it is connected, right? Now, how do I confirm whether I am connected to my AWS network? So what we will do, I'll go back to my instances. I'll try to ping any of the instance where I'm able to do it right now. So my plan will be my universal forwarder will be forwarding the logs to the heavy forwarder, right? So I'll see whether I'm able to ping this particular instances or not, right? See, I'm able to ping the heavy forwarder instance, and my deployment server even will be connecting with my universal forwarder, right? So let me check even I'm able to connect to that particular machine as well or not. See, so that means we are able to successfully connect to we are connected to our AWS infrastructure, and our machine is ready to be part of this architecture as well, right? So everything is done. Now we need to set up the universal forwarder, right? So once it's done, my download is also completed. Just double click and run this. So accept the agreement, click on next. Just give some credentials for setting up. So you can click on next. We'll do all these things later and just so your installation will start. Okay, just click on finish and your installation is complete. So how do you know basically your installation and everything is completed? Just go to your C drive, go to program files, and you'll be seeing this universal forwarder here. So you'll be able to see everything, right? All the configurations and everything. Now, how do you know it's running? Just go to this particular path and type Splunk status. Sorry, we'll go to bin path and type Splunk status. Okay, so I think this command prompt is not opened as administrator. Let us quickly do that. You see, Splunk forwarder is running, right? So these are the two ways, like how you can check whether your Splunk is running or installed or not. And even we have set up our connection to our network as well. So so this is all done now. So our whole architecture is deployed now. Now we have to see how we will be connecting our universal forwarders to the heavy forwarders, then how the heavy forwarders will be sending the logs to the indexers. Then we'll be seeing how searchhead will be able to see the logs from the indexers, how we'll be deploying the clustering of the searchheads and the indexers, how we'll be configuring the deployer, cluster master, and the deployment server. So that will be part of the further lessons.